Much more excited.
Well, I don't know where to start other than saying how thankful I am and honored I am to be a part of something like that, be a part of a program that where everybody just rallied and everybody did their part. You know, all the fans, coaches, players, all of our support staff. So it takes so many people to pull something off like that. I was hoping our home field advantage would make a difference. And I think it did. It inspired them. You know, our fans inspired me. I know they inspired our players. And our players, I think, inspired our fans as well. So, beautiful weather. Field looked great. I mean, everything was, you can't ask for anything better than what happened today. And just showed how great University of Georgia can be. And I'm really proud of everybody.
Coach Garrison said he was glad to help you get this win off your back.
Yeah.
How emotional?
Well, I mean, I enjoy our players very much. Enjoy Garrison in particular. He's a lot of fun. He really is a fun-loving kid, but he's a senior. He's really grown into quite a young man, and you know, I don't normally get as emotional as I did after this one. And there's some things that certainly the game itself and the emotion of the game and the drama of the game was part of it. But there's some other things that go on sometimes in life that not everybody knows about, and I'm not going to get into it. But they lifted me up. I told them that at the end of the game in the locker room that they lifted me up, and I needed it, and just really thankful for that.
Despite 85 points, Mark, over 900 yards in offense, it all came down to defense having to make a stop there.
One more stop, you know, one last stop, and you know, and our defense did it. I thought on whatever it was, 3rd and 22 or whatever it was, that it might even be longer than that. The one where Medberg shot one in there and they ended up scoring at the end of that drive, and then we go score again. And you know, minute 42 and one timeout is an eternity with a team that can throw and catch like they can. And so it was just great to. I think we get a sack on that first down. That's matter for one. It was huge. Forced a timeout, and was the difference.
Coach, talk about the quarterback. A month ago, it seemed like he was the guy that couldn't win the big one.
Yeah.
Now he's won a couple of big ones, and he led the team on game-winning drive.
Well, he did. He, you know, Aaron certainly deserves a lot of credit. He's a very good player. He's a great kid. You know, he came back to play a game like this, and hopefully win a game like this. And certainly played great in the South Carolina game. I thought he played good in the Clemson game too, but you know, that was a big game too. We just didn't win it. But it takes, you know, I've always said that it's a team game. And when everybody want to give him a bunch of grief about not winning big games, it wasn't him winning and losing games, it was Georgia. You know, he was a part of it. And so now when we've won these 2 big games, I'm not going to put it all on Aaron, you know, as he's the only guy that did something to help us win. But he certainly played beautifully. He played clutch. And we all know that the quarterback has got to play well in a game like this to have a chance. So I'm not trying to demean anything from his performance, because it was phenomenal in my opinion. It was gutsy. It was tremendous, and I'm so proud of him. But you know, it's a team game still. I want to keep my comment on that.
Coach, did you have a chance to meet up with Zach after the game? So
briefly, got a chance to give him a hug, and you know, I just told him the same thing I told Murray. I'm really proud of you. You know, I told them both they're great players. Really proud of how you played today. You couldn't have asked either one of those guys to play any better than they played. It was amazing how good they did, and I mean there's some proud father type feeling towards both of them. I mean, we recruited them both, we signed them both. We thought they both were going to be special players, and as fate would have it, they both got to play against each other between the hedges in a phenomenal shootout where they both played their tails off. It was pretty impressive.
Coach,
Mark Richt,
you
yeah,
take the game-winning drive, you go 6 plays and only one of them is even second down. Do you think that the Alabama experience last year has helped you grow from that and learn what it takes?
Possibly. I think the biggest thing was just how well our line was blocking. I mean, from the very beginning, we ran the ball well, we pass protected well, we didn't give up a sack. I think we had 2 very short tackles for loss against us. But Murray had time. Murray could operate. If you give a quarterback like him time to drop back and scope it out and make those throws, we're going to have success. And we certainly ran the ball well too. So I thought the biggest key to the game was our offensive line and our defensive line. And we had 7 tackles for loss and 4 sacks. And I thought the linemen really were the difference in the game. I mean, quarterbacks certainly did their part, but they can't throw the ball when they're flat on their back, And I just thought our big men came to play today.